Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Right. I think we should give the 49ers a lot of credit, and I think we should give Brock Purdy a lot of credit because
you see Brock when nothing
take
was
off
open,
running.
He went to 1, he went to 2, went to 3, and took off like he where that come from?
Out of it.
I ain't seen Purdy run like that. Hey, he was running with purpose now.
We just talked about
he wasn't just running, he was running with purpose.
With the NFC Championship game, we're one game away. We're a win away from going to Vegas in the Super Bowl. So now you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And it's second nature. You just know this is what's required of me, and I go do it. But the last 2 weeks, Brock Purdy has been everything that I wanted to see from him because he was down basically the entire game in Green Bay and for the lion's share of the game here tonight, Lions. For this game tonight. And when he needed to rise to the occasion, he made throws. Yeah, he got a break. Yeah, the one-handed catch by Jennings. Yes, the ball bounces off the Detroit Lions player's defensive player face mask, and Ayuk makes a great play. Yes, but he made some throws. The throws to Debo's, the throws to Kittle late.
Kittle.
C-Mac all of a sudden started running the ball. All of a sudden he started getting the crease. And those 3 and 4 yards all of a sudden started becoming 8 and 9. And next thing you know, he popped one is 15-20. Yeah. The 49ers will be commended because it could have went the other way because you're at home. And I think one thing is that the crowd stayed in it. The crowd stayed because normally you get down on the road by 17, Ocho. Boy, that's a tough uphill climb. That's a tough one.
Listen, do you know how many other teams that would have been in this situation that don't have the offense that the 49ers do? And if they were down by 17 that early in the game, there was no coming back. There are only so many teams in the NFL that had the makeup and the DNA to come back from a 17-point deficit. Everybody
absolutely not.
Don't have the team to do it. Everybody ain't built like that. 17?
You got to have.
We talk about the NFL now.
You have to have weapons, and you look at what they got. They've got Kittle, who's a many-time All-Pro. Debo's been an All-Pro. McCaffrey's been an All-Pro. They got skill position players, and Ayuk played this year like a number 1 receiver. I don't know if they're going to be able to bring him back because he's going to command a lot of money on the open market. Yeah, because he's shown that I'm a number 1. And somebody should pay him like that. He can run the tree. He's tremendous after the catch. And all things you know about 49ers. If you get a 49ers a skill position player, that SOB can block. You watch them guys. You remember Jennings last week? He took the guy from Green Bay to the water cooler.
He was doing it. He was doing it today too. He was getting on people's nerves with the Lions now.
What did they do? Block down the field. Yeah. We know Debo's a blocker. Christian McCaffrey on the blitz. Use check.
Hey, you saw that pickup on that third down? You saw that pickup that McCaffrey? Boy, he little as hell to be sitting in there like that.
You got to. If you go play running back in the West Coast system, and he knows on a 7-step drop, you can't cut because the guy get up off the ground and get to your quarterback. You got to throw him in his chest. You got to hit him in his mouth. And if he runs over you, hey, he ran over you.
You got to
throw your shot. Hey, I'm aiming. I'm gonna pick. Hey, I'm gonna close the distance because what you got to put. Look, I block from the backfield, so I know a little something about this, Ocho. The one thing you got to do, especially in Dan Reeves' system, I've got to close the distance. I'm not going to give you a two-way street. I'm not going to have you doing all this. I'm going to step up in the gap, and you got to come through me to get to Purdy. Well, you had to come through me to get to number 7. Hey, it's me and you.
What happened if you meet it? What happened if it's a thumper, man?
But see, but here's the thing, Ocho. That's why I can't let him get ahead of steam. See, that's why I close the distance. I immediately step up.
You got to meet him. You got to definitely meet him.
Because you have to understand now, he's from a standstill position. Now he's going to take off. I'm going to meet him in the A or the B gap. Or if I'm on the edge, I'm going to get to my tackle because I got to close the distance and I don't want to give him a two-way go. So I step to him, limit where he can go, make him come through me. Right. I'll react to anything else, but I'm going to make you come through me.
Yeah.
Once I hit him, I drop my hips. You ain't going nowhere. Hey,
you grab it up in here.
Anytime, the thing that I tell guys, if he push, I pull. You pull, I push.
Right. Push.
Ain't going nowhere. Hey, how you doing, man? We have a conversation. Oh, the ball gone? Because you ain't going nowhere. Once we get here, ain't nobody move. Ain't nobody moving. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
It's a wrap.
But that was a great game. Congratulations, Detroit. You had an unbelievable season. That's not a good consolation to hear at this point in time because you're so close. But I think the 49ers and Brock Purdy, what you guys were able to do, Kyle Shanahan, the past 2 weeks, remember when Kyle Shanahan got down by more than this many points? Last 2 weeks, Brock Purdy showed us. Brock Purdy showed us something, Ocho. He showed us.
Yeah, he did. He did. Like you said, you want to see him do it when it mattered most.
And
when every throw counted, and hell, shit, every run counted. Because I ain't seen Purdy run like that. He ran with anger. You could see it in his body language.
But what couldn't they do? If you fall behind, what can't you do? Turn it over. Yeah, because now all of a sudden you put them on short fields. Now you damn near almost conceding points. They didn't turn the ball over. They got into the rhythm. I got no problem. See, the way I look at it, Ocho, if I'm gonna criticize, I got to be willing to give credit. I've been critical of Brock Purdy. I don't take nothing away because here's the thing, Ocho. Fans, this is what you need to understand. When I critique a player, I'm critiquing the player on said information I have. If I get new information, I should be able to offer a different critique or analysis. You would be foolish. You would be absolutely asinine to have a different material, different stats, different like I said, different stats. Purdy played. I wanted to see him play and come from behind. Throws matter, possessions matter. He did that. Why would I still say the same thing? Because, you said no. I have new information. Don't when you get new information, Ocho, this is what happened. Oh, man, I thought such and such. Nah, man, I'm glad you told me that. Now I see things different. You would be foolish if you thought something, Rail tells you something different, and you still stick with that because that was your original premise. And that's what fans want you to do. No, dum-dums, I have new information. And if I have new information, I should have a separate critique, right?
Yeah, once they put it on film, and change your mind based on what you've seen in the past or during the season, then you have to come out with a new critique based on what you've seen.
But when I'm looking,
I don't think fans never understand that because they say once you say something bad and you critique in a certain way, they expect you to stay that way. But if Brock Purdy showed you something different on film, like he did today, because you want to see it in a game of importance, where every throw mattered most, and then you're in a deficit, so that makes it even worse. Can we put the game and the onus of the game on your shoulders when it matters the most? And he was able to do it.